Earlier on, we talked about sort of and gave examples of inclusive practice. Now, this criteria is looking more at, why should we be inclusive and why is it important? Well, I think that's, I guess, common sense. The obvious answer is that we want to be equal and give people equal opportunities and be fair for everyone to have an actual, a chance to succeed within the qualifications. But another couple of points I've put on here, different learning styles. So you may have heard of VARK, or you might have had a look in your textbook at this VARK theory by Fleming, which basically investigates and looks at the fact that within a classroom, you're likely to have different preferred learning styles within the room. These four main styles are visual, auditory, read, write and kinesthetic. So some people like to learn by actually visually looking at things and seeing things. Other people really like to listen to people. Other people want to read and write and write things down and sort of learn them in that manner. And then your kinesthetic are these sort of practical people, hands-on. So it's important that we're inclusive in the sense that if we've just one dimension or only got one style or approach, the chances are quite a few of these learning styles won't be accommodated. So it is particularly important. You may have also come across Maslow in your textbook or on previous sort of studies. So Maslow's hierarchy of needs, looking at what sort of motivates us as individuals and possibly what barriers, your learners might face. So we can actually consider this model, think about the different motivations within our learners and how we might be able to support and remove some of the barriers to learning that they might actually face. And then the final part on there, I put the Highfield Lock. So Highfield, the awarding body for this qualification, they have their own model, the Highfield Lock and Key. So the sort of teacher being the key and the students being the lock. And considering basically all the different individual factors that might sort of come into play when we're teaching our students, teaching them on an individual basis, supporting them, by doing those one-on-ones. And if there are sort of issues that pop up, doing our best as a teacher and trainer to try and actually accommodate them and provide the support to enable them to actually be successful within the qualification.